quiet village of Aguada, no one opens their door after midnight, not even for family, because that's when she walks. Her name was Adeora, and long before she became a whisper in the dark, she was the most beautiful woman in the village. Skin like moonlight, eyes like calm water. She was to be married to a young hunter named Obinna, who promised her a life of joy. But the night before the wedding, something changed. New moon, the night of disappearance. It rained that evening, the kind of rain that silences even the frogs. The wind was cold and restless. Adeora had gone to fetch palm oil from her mother's hut when lightning split the sky. That was the last time anyone saw her alive. When the rain stopped, they found her wrapper folded neatly on the doorstep, but Adeora was gone. The search lasted 3 days. On the 4th, the chief priest declared, "Do not look for her again. The river has taken what belongs to it." So they mourned her, buried an empty coffin, and moved on. Or so they thought. Waning crescent moon, the first knock. 1 year later, to the exact night, a knock came at the door of Adeora's betrothed, Obinna. Knock, knock. He thought it was a drunk friend or a traveler lost in the dark. He opened the door without thinking. The next morning, his neighbors found his door wide open. His shoes were still by the mat, his lantern still burning, but Obinna was gone. Only 2 things remained: a pool of muddy water on the floor and a single strand of long, wet hair clinging to the doorframe. Waxing crescent moon, the second victim. The following year, a young girl named Ngozi swore she heard her aunt's voice calling her from outside. "Ngozi, open the door. It's me. I brought you bread." Her mother, half asleep, warned her not to move, but the voice grew softer, gentler, like it was crying. The girl waited, trembling, until she heard it again. Knock, knock. The second knock was slower, heavier, wet. When her mother finally opened the door at dawn, the floor was soaked, the window curtains fluttering, and Ngozi was gone. Outside, there were barefoot footprints leading away into the forest. Just 2 sets, one small, one larger, both ending at the edge of the swamp. New moon, the forbidden night. Now every year, on the same night Adeora vanished, the people of Aguada locked their doors and put out their lamps before midnight. Children are warned. If you hear the first knock, pray. If you hear the second, it's already too late. No one speaks her name aloud. But 2 weeks ago, a visiting journalist, a skeptic from the city, decided to prove the stories wrong. He rented the old hut at the edge of the village, where Adeora